So there's a style of judo where you let the person grip you first and then you take your grips. And people who generally do this have ridiculous grip strength. And it's just, they're kind of nonchalant about it. They're like, okay, you grip me and then I'll do my thing. And that's what Kohara Kenya is. So Kohara Kenya taking gold in the 81 kg category. And he had to go up against Fujiwara, he had to go up against Nagase. Sasaki was out, and he managed to get through all those guys and stand at the top of the podium. So it's quite impressive. Haven't seen him in a while, and he had some dominant performances. So you're gonna see that grip strength in the final against Nagase, and also across all these matches. But you can just see here, this is his third round actually. They didn't have video of the first round, but you can just see. He seems kind of relaxed. He's not too worried about things, he just goes with the flow a little bit. And his opportunity will come because I think he's got grips of steel, to be honest. If you don't know Kohara, he's competed in the All Japan Open weights before, and he's got a few wins over some big heavyweights. So yeah, interesting judoka, nice style, I like his style a lot, and someone else in the mix, there's Sasaki, Fujiwara, Nagase, and now we have to talk about Kohara as well, and how he fits into that equation. So quarterfinal now against Yalo from France, and Yalo took a bronze. He went through Sasaki, had a nice ippon against Sasaki, so I have mentioned in times that the French, they don't have many good judokas in their male team. But Jallo looks good. Is it Yalo? I'm not too sure. But we'll see what he does in the future. Interesting judo style. He really kind of explosive. Looks to kind of mix things up between an Ochigari and a Seoi Nage. But Kohara just kind of stopped him in his tracks with those strong grips. Couldn't get the speed, the explosiveness going that he looks for. And unfortunately, this one went to Shido's. So Kohara getting through Jallo. Sasaki couldn't do it, so that's something Kohara can say to his name going forward. And into the semi-finals. Here's Fujiwara. He has had some interesting times recently. I really think he could have taken that World Championship title not too long ago, but silly mistake then. Maybe a mistake here as well, but it could just be Kohara's brilliance. And look at that top grip. Fujiwara does not like it. And even when he gets it off, he's not happy. Look at that sleeve, Kohara dominating that sleeve. And Fujiwara has no answer for it. I tell you, in judo, your grip strength can take you very, very far. And Kohara, he doesn't have like a huge repertoire of techniques. If you've seen him before, he's got a nice tomoe nage, a nice osotogari. He's pretty good in newaza as well. But apart from that, not huge variation, but come on. Look at that, that was a big osotogari. Fujiwara can't believe it. Looking for the newaza here, so not afraid of the ground at all. And trains with Hashimoto in that Times Park 24 judo dojo that they have in Tokyo. Him as well as Abe and Takato as well, so there's no reason why he can't be at the top of the podium, can't be competing on the highest level, just like his teammates, right? Here he is looking for the newaza, trying to burn down the clock. This is important. 2 shidos to his name. And you're not going to get a shido in judo if you're aggressive on the ground, right? There's no way you can get a shido by being aggressive in the newaza, so those are just opportunities, right? Here, this was an interesting attempt. Look for a kochi makikomi. Grab the foot at the end to kind of roll over into the newaza. Just good opportune stuff here. And Fujiwara doesn't have enough time. You can see him, he's just disappointed in himself. I think he really wanted to seal the deal here at Tokyo. Probably wasn't expecting this. Probably was expecting either Nagase or Sasaki to be the problem, but it was Kohara. So Kohara's through. Right into the finals now. And against Nagase, Nagase got through Sasaki. So I'm sure everyone wants to see that match. I'll post it in another video when I do the day one highlights tomorrow. But this is the final here, and I mean, in a recent video I kind of talked about Nagase, how I think he's had his best days, you know, they might be behind him. He's just, I don't know, he's not attacking as much as he used to. He's also kind of relying on maybe just the game format a little bit, you know, relying on shidos. And he does this thing, he's already done it in this match and you'll see it again soon. But when he gets to the edge of the mat, when he gets pushed out of the edge of the mat, he just kind of goes in with an uchimata, and he's got such long legs he can kind of make it look like an attack, but it's actually, it's not. It's just him getting pressured to the side of the mat and throwing up that leg for the uchimata. Here it is here. But even though this looks like an attack, it's actually Kohara who's pressuring him. And the thing in judo, I mean, you want to be going forward, you want to be pushing into your opponent. Well, at least that's what I was told. But I mean, Nagase is getting pushed back a lot by guys these days. He's not kind of positioning himself as the dominant force in the middle of the tatami, and so that makes me think, you know, his better days might be behind him. So we're into golden score now, relatively uneventful, but interestingly, Nagase gets 2 shidos to his name, and I do think it was the gripping of Kohara that just kind of made it difficult for Nagase. And usually Nagase is the gripping king, but Kohara has insanely strong grips. He might have the strongest grips in judo. So this is it here, guys. So I mean, Nagase, I think he's thinking through this. He's like, oh, okay, I've got 2 shidos to my name, I need to do something. Everything I usually do is not working. I'll go for a kataguruma. And Kohara picks him up, rolls him over. Nagase had 2 knees on the floor, but he didn't have his elbows. And so that means it's still tachiwaza. And Kohara did a really good job of rolling him over. You can also kind of see Nagase's head was kind of stuck underneath his armpit, so difficult to escape. But Kohara taking out Nagase, and what a surprise, what an upset. It'll be interesting to see. They put him, you know, on the team, send him somewhere international, and see what he does there. So Kohara, let me know what you think, guys, and we'll see you in another video. Peace out.